Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion. Therefore I will wait for him. The Lord is good to those who hope is in him, to the one who seeks him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Okay, man, here's the lesson I want to convey in this. You may be familiar with the passage that came from Lamentations, chapter 3. Um, and let's recall that, this was written by Jeremiah. And of course, we know Jeremiah was the Lord's spokesperson. He was the Lord's prophet, and he was speaking to the people of Judah, and he was telling them what they didn't want to hear because God was giving them a warning. And of course, the people didn't like it. And when people don't like what you have to say, what do? Well, they cancel you, they hate you, they come against you. Well, they certainly did that to Jeremiah because, as we know from the scripture accounts, that dude was, you talk about being treated pretty rough. I mean, he was beaten, put in stocks, chucked down into an empty well. He got run through the ringer, right? So we can understand when he's writing this lamentation, like the guy's pretty down, right? Because he's been through it. But in the middle of all of that, that's what makes this so powerful. In the middle of all that, he says, you see here in this verse 21, he says, "Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope." Right? And man, he's talking about, but yet with all this, I have hope. And what's his hope? Well, he flat out just comes out and tells us, right? He says, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, because his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. So he's given such a powerful message of, like, no matter how rough it is right now, and I know for a lot of you, you're going through it. You're having your own Jeremiah moments. You're being run through the ringer for things that may not even have been your fault. You may be falsely accused. You may be going through a bad breakup, a bad divorce. You may have been slandered, unjustly treated in any situation, at work, at home, in public. And so it's the strength to stand firm and all that. And here's the underlying message. You need the Lord to do that. You need to call upon him. That's what Jeremiah is doing. He's reminding himself, and he's calling out the Lord. And the Lord did rescue him. He did save him, and he'll save us as well if we just seek him and call out his name. So let that be an encouragement. Let it be a reminder that when it gets rough, it's not the time to escape into trying to regulate your nervous system, medicating, distracting, going into addictions that only control us and put us in bondage. That's the time, right? When you get hit, when you get taken down, when you're going through the ringer, that's the time to call upon the name of the Lord. So that's what I got. Until next time, y'all be blessed.